Dennis Njau, and I'm the national coordinator and the founder of the group, that is the Arsenal Kenya. So today you're here in Ruai. This is on your way to Ruai. It's a place called Choka. And what we're doing is that we're having a charity event that is giving back to the community. We usually do that over the transfer over the international weekends. And today we came here to do it on a different way. That is for the kids who have got special needs. Most of them are disabled in one way or another. In the past, we've been going to those children's home which needs maybe material needs and such. But from what Nairobi branch, this is Nairobi branch charity to be specific. From what the officials are saying is that they approach this from the special needs approach because in the past we've been doing going to the hospitals, doing the cleaning. We have been going to other children's home which needs material needs and such. And so far so good. As you can see, there are some guys doing the cleaning. There are some others who are sorting the issues in the kitchen and also playing with the kids. And basically it's not something that is one-off. We usually keep rotating. Next children's home, we can go to another children's home which maybe needs different types of material things. And as a CSR activity, we do donations, and we also support where we can. In the past, we have around 11 branches, and each and every branch have got their own activities. They can do their own charities at their own leisure. Like we have Kakamega, where they had their own charity. Actually, it was a national charity. We had Webuye. Webuye had a charity at Webuye District Hospital where they went to the pediatric wing for the kids. And it's more of donating and giving back to the community. Because as much as we support Arsenal, there are some other activities that we can do to bring us together and to bring the best out of our potential, as much as it is a networking platform. Yeah? So that if you are in this career, meet somebody who is in another career, as well as sharing ideas. For the registered members, of course, you know we have got some projects that we do. There is membership and all that. But basically, this is Arsenal Fandom, and what you're having here is just a charity, a normal charity to give back to the community. We've got around, let's say, 1,500. That is the ones who turn up at the events. But the followers, based on our social media following, we have got around 6,000 followers. That is on our page. Nairobi branch, maybe 500 to 800. That is if all of them were to turn up. But the active ones, of course, maybe let's say 200, such number. But each and every branch have got an average of, let's say, 100 members who are active. The ultimate goal, of course, as we say, is to bring members together, to have a common objective, and to achieve those objectives. Like for instance, if we can decide to have, just like the way other groups have, something the way the chairmans have, their chairmans approach, you have a project, an income generating project, you have got a business. So, you know, when you have got something that brings you together, maybe you're passionate about something, you have got something that brings you together. It's always good to use that platform to bring the best out of your potential. That is what we are doing, is that we have got people who are brought together by the passion, love for the football and Arsenal. So from that, we find some others are doctors, others are maybe teachers and so on and so forth. So from each perspective, we try to bring the best out of the person. We try, maybe you can network from the professional perspective, the business perspective, and even working together, even investing together. It's not just supporting us, but trying to build each other by just being something common. Because we do it as a hobby. Because as you know, of course, each and every one of us have got their own lives, doing something different. But we do this as a hobby, something that makes you happy. So out of that, you can bring the best out of that by trying to network, by using it as a networking platform. As you know, we have gone beyond the borders. we have met Arsenal Rwanda, Arsenal Uganda, Arsenal Tanzania, even Arsenal Zimbabwe, Ghana, and so forth. So from that, you realize you get friends from other countries, and from that, they can be your clients, they can be your friends, they can be among those guys who are in your network who can build each other. Okay. So the main objective is to build each other, or trying to build what we have to get the best out of our potential, what we have. But basically what we do on, when you're not doing that is match screening, there's tournament, there is a grassroots football for those in the branches, and so on and so forth.
Basically what we are doing here is just giving back to the community. This time we decided to do a children's home that consists of normal kids and the disabled, basically. So these kids are disabled in different ways, and we came here out of being touched. This is generally our last CSR for the year. So we just came here as a team, as Nairobi. There are other branches, but we came as Nairobi so that we could just give back to the community. And we just try our best, and everything else is being provided for by God. So far, this is now the fourth one in Nairobi. But in other parts of the country, we've done even more. Okay. Yes.
My ultimate goal, I don't know, it's not the agenda that the guys do have, but it has always been in my mind. And it always, I always say when I'll get that determination and the resources, I'll always get it up and I'll start the campaign. My dream is to see that as Arsenal Kenya, one day we come up with an academy to promote young talents to venture into sports. I grew up loving sports, but I never found that person who would come to me and tell me that apart from you loving football, you can also do it as a you can start modeling yourself from when you're young to come up and be a footballer. We never grew in a mindset that we had when we were children that football will pay us, or it will be a talent that will venture. You'll want to be a musician, but you'll never hear someone telling you that I want to be a footballer when I grow up. But right now, when we are supporters of Arsenal, a team which is far away in Europe, we are seeing what football is doing. So my ultimate goal as Katau, I want to see as Arsenal Kenya, we merge up and we come up with an academy in Kenya that will be nurturing talents for young children.